Hello, spiritual storytellers. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome and thanks for subscribing. And thanks for your donations in my tip jar. I really appreciate that. My name is Maria, and I am a storytelling coach and the author of Closer to Indigo. And I coach spiritual storytellers to either heal their past or create a brighter future using the magic of storytelling. So today I thought I'd jump on because it's a full moon, and I thought, why not say hello and see what's going on, and to share a little bit about what's been going on for me. So this past week, I attended a workshop for coaches, and we talked about our feelings a little bit, not so much, not the whole time, but we touched on feeling our feelings, which is a huge part of being human. And a lot of times we repress feelings and we stuff them down and we try to ignore them and keep going. But our feelings are such a big part of our experience, and they hold so much wisdom. And if you keep on repressing them and ignoring them, they're just going to come back stronger and stronger and stronger. And that's not healthy. Also, if you repress your feelings, they can fester and really turn into like a chronic illness or something if you really ignore it and just push it down, push it down, push it down. It's not good. In my opinion, feeling your feelings isn't going to kill you, but not feeling them will. And so our feelings hold a bunch of wisdom for us and help us navigate through our day. We were led through this guided meditation. It was a short meditation during this workshop that I attended. And I closed my eyes and I immediately just felt a little bit of tension in my throat chakra. And I placed my hands on my throat and I got the word frog in my mind. And I heard it and I was like, oh, that's unusual. I don't normally get stuff like that. But I was like, okay. And my feelings were already sort of like at the surface, and I just let them come out. Like I was like, what is the frog trying to tell me? And I was thinking about like Prince Charming and how kissing a bunch of frogs might you might meet your prince eventually. I thought about leapfrog. My friend and I used to play this game, leapfrog, and you jump one over one at and so that was a good memory. Also got like uh the frog in your throat, like that expression, you have a frog in your throat, means it's hard for you to say what you need to say, which is really, I think, related to feelings. It's like if you have these feelings, but you're afraid to share them, to express them, you might just get like uh, that sort of caught, something caught in your throat feelings. So it's really good to express yourself and to share what's going on and to lovingly speak your truth, as I mentioned in a previous video. So it was also interesting that the frog came out because I had been working on these spirit cards, spirit animal cards, and I've been drawing all these cards. And yeah, and so it took me a few weeks to draw all these different animals. And one of them, number 18, is the frog. And so this is my frog card. And I was really happy how this turned out. I've never drawn a frog before. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. So frogs are green. So they're connected to our heart chakra. And I was thinking about this and I was like, frogs are sort of in the shape of a human heart. And as they hop around the pond from lily pad to lily pad, they're like little hearts jumping around the pond. And they have that telltale ribbit sound they make, ribbit, ribbit. And that's like the rhythm of the heart, the beating of the heart. And our heart's been there since the first second, and then it'll be there our whole life, just beating, just keeping time with us rhythmically throughout our whole lives till the very, very end. And it's been here, the same heart we carry has been here our entire lives. Unless, of course, you had a heart transplant, in which case, uh, that's a different story. But all of us as human beings, that's one thing we have in common is our heart. And we have to really love with our hearts. Most of the people are living in survival mode, and they're not even at coming from their heart at all. And it's really important for you to just do your best to like come from your heart, have compassion, be kind, be loving towards everybody you can, forgive people who have treated you badly. Our heart is what will keep us going. We all have this gift of love within us. It's just a matter of tapping into it. And frogs are also about transformation. And they start off as these tadpoles, these little fish, and they swim. And then somehow they transform into these, um, they're amphibians. And so they become creatures that can swim in fresh water and live on land. So they're really quite amazing that they go through this. A lot of people talk about like butterflies and stuff going from a caterpillar to the butterfly, but frogs also do this kind of miraculous kind of transformation partway through their lives. So that's pretty cool. If you look at frogs with as a spirit animal, they're also about new beginnings and prosperity and wealth and health and nature, and they're also associated with the full moon. Yeah, so it all comes together. And this is something that I really love doing is about, I love putting, like connecting the dots between things. And I've created this service called Lightning Rounds. And Lightning Rounds is a dynamic conversation. It's a consultation that I do to help spiritual storytellers come up with new ideas. And we use all kinds of things like word games and also random prompts like these spirit animal cards, for example. But I have like 20 different tools that I can use. So if you're looking at like, how do I navigate this plot twist, or how do I tell this new chapter of my life story? So these random prompts in these games, like story cubes and Scrabble tiles and all whatever, books, leafing through books and finding a quote, all these different techniques I use to help people like jump into I'm stuck, let's push it through. And let's come up with a new idea and then see where that goes. I'm having an introductory rate. So if you're interested, if you're a spiritual storyteller, if you're looking for new ideas for your stories, book a call with me. The link will be below in the description. Yeah, so I'm super excited. This is a brand new idea, but it's something that I love to do. I love, 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 love brainstorming ideas. And that's part of my coaching program. Your story is your wealth as well. It's one of the pillars. It's like brainstorming ideas and clicking through and making sure that you keep going, keep moving forward, keep on creating. Yeah, so that's what that's all about. And I'm like super excited about these spiritual cards. So be like, hey, let's got the Canadian goose on top here. Um so if let's see, let's draw another one. We got the frog already, we got the Canadian goose. And if you were to work with me and say we come up with oh, oh, we got these two, see? We've got the seal and we got the snail. So if we were to do a lightning rounds consultation together, I'll show them to you again. Yeah, see, I'm really happy with my pictures that I drew. So I would ask you, like, what What associations do you have with the seal, for example? Do you have any stories about that? How can you weave them into your story? How can you use that as a character or a snail? What does a snail mean? They like have their own little house, for example. Yeah, so that you can do all kinds of things with these random prompts. So if you're interested, let me know. And if you want to see my pictures, I can show you my animal cards as well. Anyway, so I hope that helps, and I hope you have a creative day. And I hope that you keep writing, and let me know if you're interested at all in working with me. And if you're interested in finding out more about me, you could always read my book, Closer to Indigo, which is available on Amazon. And you can check out my video series, Saanich, Emerging Land, Emerging People. All right, onward. I've got some writing to do. All right, bye for now.